What is up? Welcome to Tech Select with me, Linus, right here. I am back with a very exciting video. In today's video, we are looking at how you can compress a file, get it from 1 GB up to about 100 MB without it losing quality. Let's go. Today we're basically compressing video files. I've seen many people with so many video files. You have like maybe a wedding video or your personal video you want to upload to YouTube and you want to compress it to a smaller file that is easier for you to upload or easier for you to transfer. Now what we're going to do is use a very simple free tool called Handbrake. So we're just going to go over here to the internet and look for Handbrake. Now Handbrake is the simplest and quick tool that you can use to compress your files without them losing their video quality. Now losing quality is something very, very important. You don't want to have your video compressed and then it just looks like you have rice crystals all over the place. So we're going to go to Handbrake and click download. Now as you can see, free open source video transcoder. The fact that it is free, right? Let's get it installed right here and let's get this ball rolling. Okay, now I have opened a folder over here with one of my previous videos, those that did watch that video about making money online. Now, if you notice, this video here in particular is a whooping 1 GB. So it's a 1 GB video that we're going to try to shrink down and see how we can drop it to a smaller file without making it lose quality. We still need it in crystal clear 1080p, so we have to make sure that does stay sufficient, right? Okay, so let's go ahead right now and open up and fire up our Handbrake right here. Now that we're done installing it, let's go ahead and start Handbrake. So once you open it up, it's going to ask you, to input the file that you want to compress. Here you can use two options. You can either just pick the file on the side over here, or you can just drag and drop the file into this big giant rectangle in the middle right here. So now once you have dragged and dropped that file into Handbrake application, now this is where it gets really interesting. You have got to get these settings right in order for you, one, to have a good size video, and two, not to lose quality. Step one, we are going to go to here and check web optimized. You want this because definitely most times you're pushing your video to YouTube and such, so you need it to be web optimized for easier playback online. In the dimensions tab, there's nothing we are going to touch. Filters, nothing we're going to do there, but video tabs where things do get interesting. Now in the video tab, you want to come to here where there is frame rate and scroll upward until you find same as source, and then click constant frame rate. You want it to be a constant frame rate, not fluctuating. Now on the side here, there's quality RF. To the left goes really lower quality, and then to the right gives you so-called better quality. But then remember, the towards the left makes the file a lot smaller, but here we're just going to drop it a little bit from the 22 where it is. Let's just pull it left a little bit to the 23 mark so that it doesn't distort our video too much. Over there, now we are done with that. We are going to go over here to the lower right corner where there is optimized video. Now this is basically how the app is going to compress your video. The slower the better, so let's go to slow. This will help it compress that distorting and all that. So you can put it to the slowest possible, but if you're in quite a hurry, I would not really take it too slow. So in the audio tab, let's drop this to 128. I normally do this just because also reducing the file size of the audio does help with making the video smaller. Don't go below 128, it will start sounding very funny. Subtitles and chapters, we're not going to be doing anything there at all. Now bottom right, we're going to click where to save. We're going to put in this folder and give it a new name, and this shall be Big Money Compressed, and click save. Now of course we have assigned it where to save the file, and we can as well now go ahead and click start encode. Now what is going to happen is this program is going to get your 1 GB huge file and shrink it down, compress it, compact it into a smaller files that you can share all over the place. Now let's just flip through here, quick fast forward, and see what it does look like when it is done. Welcome back. Yes, now we are back. We are done compressing our file. Now let's just go over here to the folder. I want to see what the difference is between the main file, which was 1 GB, and our newly compressed file. So if we just go here, right click and go to properties, you can see properties. This is our original file right there. put it aside, and then this is our compressed file. Let's also go and hit properties on that one and pull it over to this other side over here, and we get to see the difference between these two files. Now to the left is the original file, 1.04 GB, and to the right is our new compressed file, which is 260 MB. Now imagine it has brought us from 1 GB to 260 MB without us losing significant quality in video. Now if you want to take this even a notch higher and you really want a very compact file, let's just do that a little bit more. Let's put back this big money file, the main one. Okay, go highlight everything that like we highlighted earlier, web optimized, back to video over here, frame rate all the way up, same as source. Now we are going to play with the quality over here, the RF quality, with this slider bar that is on your right. Now today, let's try pulling it all the way down. Let's go, let's say up to 30. I don't want to go too far because the more you pull it to the left, chances of your video becoming poor quality are very high, so we don't want that. So let's put it at 30, something modest like that. Give it a name here, and just name it compressed more, and then start encode. Now let's see, with this RF value pushed even further to the left, what kind of compression do we get? Now imagine if I pulled it all the way to the real edge of the thing, it must have, I think it would give us a really tiny file. Okay, so now that we are done, let's compare and contrast all these files. The main one, the original file here, 1 GB, 1.04 GB to the right. Our very fast compressed file, the first version we ran without pushing the slider too far, is here, 260 MB. And then now our new one, where we push the slider all the way to 30, is here at a whooping 119 MB. So we've come from a 1 GB file to 119 MB simply by just changing a few settings and clicking encode. Now in terms of video quality, I'm just going to throw these videos up here for you to see. All of them are on the screen right now, so now you can definitely let me know which looks different to you, but these are all the videos in their different qualities. I think the quality is not really that compromised, but as you can see, we've come from a 1 GB file to the smallest being about 122 MB. So this application is called Handbrake. I am definitely leaving the link in the description for you to go ahead and download it. These are must-have apps for you. Now if you're using a phone, if you're the kind that chooses a phone, to do your recordings and you want to compress using phone, make sure you subscribe to this channel, as I shall be releasing a video on how you can compress, video files using your phone and achieve similar results. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Linus, right here on Tech Select. Make sure you go right now, hit the subscribe and notification bell so that you're alerted each time a new video drops. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.